This is the first stop on my way for the weekend fishing over in eastern Idaho. And I'm on the I don't know if it's historic, it might very well be. I'm on Highway 20, and somebody told me Highway 20 goes all the way from the east coast to the west coast. I'd have to look on a map to see that, but anyway, look at this here. This is Goodale's Cutoff. There's two historic points of interest here: Castle Rock and Goodale's Cutoff. Up towards Camas Prairie, a road goes by Castle Rock and other eroded granite outcrops that were landmarks on Goodale's Cutoff, an Oregon Trail route that came this way. Isn't that something? And the other one, an old emigrant road headed west across Camas Prairie and then descended to the valley below on its way to rejoin the Oregon Trail 28 miles west of here. So it's a beautiful spot to come and just soak up the view and just enjoy just a gorgeous panorama. Look at that. And I came up that, there's Highway 20 down there if you look close enough. But it's beautiful. What a beautiful day today. There's a wonderful breeze. Temperature's probably in the low 70s, I would imagine. So I've got the better part of about 4 hours to get to the campground, so I'm not going to stay here too long, but I wanted to share this view with you. I've made my second stop on the way to the Hover Camp, and this is Craters of the Moon National Monument and Preserve. And I've been through here a few times now over the years, and it never ceases to fascinate me. This, what we're looking at here is a marvelous view of the desolate lava waste is obtained from the summit of Big Cinder Butte, which rises to an altitude of 6,516 feet and ranks among the largest purely basaltic cinder cones of the world. So I'm not sure quite where Cinder Butte is. I would imagine maybe it's that right over there perhaps, but look at all this lava flow. Craters of the Moon. And you know, looking at it, you would think that you were on the moon. It is just, as far as the eye can see, is just lava. And I had the opportunity with my friend Mercedes and her son to actually camp in the Craters of the Moon National Park here not too long ago. And all over the place you can see these beautiful wildflowers that are blooming. So, all right, on with the trip. I am just a stone's throw. Just a stone's throw from Hover Camp, and you know, I'm getting excited. I was a little bit anxious driving here, to be quite honest with you. I kind of get a little anxious when I'm away from home these days, interestingly enough. But you know, now that I'm almost there, I am getting excited. I've been looking at some pictures, and you can as well by going to Google and just doing a search for Swan Valley, Idaho, and you will see some absolutely beautiful images of where I'm going to be calling home for the next few days. So there's a little rest area up here. I'm just going to walk up, and I don't need to rest, but I just kind of want to check it out. You never know what you'll see at a rest area. Some things you don't want to see, you know, but sometimes there's things that you do want to see at a rest area. Look at that view. That is just beautiful. And I'm going to be fishing that water here before too long. That's got to be the Snake River, I would imagine, right there. So let's go and we'll go take a peek up here. All right. I don't think there's too much in the rest area to share with you, but I do see there's another overlook here with some information boards that you can learn a little bit more about the area. They actually have some nice picnic areas down over there, but let's see what we've got here. A cottonwood gallery forest. The South Fork of the Snake River supports the largest cottonwood gallery forest in the western United States, making this place truly unique. Narrowleaf cottonwoods are a vital part of the environment, providing nesting sites and perches for osprey and bald eagles. Wow, just beautiful. There you have your osprey. They're found worldwide, wintering or breeding on every continent except Antarctica. They're the only North American raptor to feed exclusively on fish, so are closely tied to water. Look at this. Native waters of the Yellowstone cutthroat. That's what I'm going to be fishing for right there. Few rivers provide the opportunity to catch the Yellowstone cutthroat in their native waters. That alone makes this river unique. There are 4,000 trout per mile in the upper river. Isn't that something? 4,000 per mile. Wow. So, anglers, it says that the fishing game is encouraging anglers to harvest rainbow trout, as well as using traps to prevent rainbows from spawning in native cutthroat tributaries. Interesting. I went fishing the other day and the gentleman actually caught a rainbow and he kept it. So there you go, folks. All right, let's go check into Hover Camp. Well, there you have it, folks. Hover Camp, safe and sound. RV park, cabins, and a fly shop. And oh boy, look at the mailbox. Isn't that something? Look at that little. Look at the little mailbox. You've got mail. Oh boy, look at that. You know, something I could make in my garage maybe this winter. But it is cool out tonight. I'm in space number 2 and they're actually closed right here. I called, and fortunately they picked up the phone, the host, I guess. But I'll give you a tour of the tour of the camp tomorrow. But no, they actually have drift boat rentals as well. So this is going to be a really interesting experience. So let me go and get checked in and maybe light a fire. All right, so I'm here, and I don't know, to be quite honest with you, if there's really going to be much to give you a tour about. This is it's a very, very simple little park here. But anyway, there's some big rigs here. People come here to fish, I think, you know, and that's what I'm here for. I was thinking this was going to be a much bigger facility, but it's not. So anyway, we'll get all set up. I'm sure there's going to be some other members of the fly fishing club that are here, so we'll get all situated and unpacked and hooked up, so to speak. How does the saying go? There's no place like home. But I don't know if this is home. And you know, as I am all set up here in space number 2 at Hover Camp, formerly known as Rendezvous Camp, I believe, I can't help but to think that I was living out of this thing for like 5 months, something like that, traveling all around these well, I was even in this neck of the woods here where I'm at, not too far from Jackson, Wyoming. But this is it. This is my little home for the next 3 nights, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So anyway, I'm gonna get all settled in, and we'll see you tomorrow.